And today we'll be talking about a fucking topic, and yeah, feel free to like and subscribe, and go check out Bladex Winger's channel. Link will all be in the description, but just go on my subscription.
And go check out Vigilante 6's channel. Link will not be in the description. Go just type it in, you lazy cunts.
And we're going to be talking about the Rockstar movies and our shared universe that we started.
Vigilante fucking universe!
Yeah, so originally the universe was I was just doing like my own solo film. Blade was doing a few episodes of the series, and then we sort of met because of a cancelled show. But now we've sort of created this new universe, and yeah, we're going to be talking about it briefly in this live stream, you know, because the video takes too long, and yeah. So if you feel free, if you like watching, to leave comments on any topics or any questions, or maybe what you want to see, and yeah.
Yeah, so wait, can I just say something? Yeah, so the reason we're not doing it in a video is because it would be like 2 hour-long videos, like on both of our channels. We'll probably have 2 parts, because to be honest, this is kind of a long video that we need to get done. So yeah, and shout out to Irish Gaming Inc. In my chat. Alright.
Shout out to nobody that's watching because I have no subscribers. Alright, so first quick topic we're going to start covering. This is one of the ones, you know, but it's going to be the Night Guardians 2 movie. We've done like 2 trailers out for it so far. It'll be out in maybe a few months, and we're just going to be quickly talking about it. And yeah, but so far we're mostly done with the movie. Filmed at least 90% of the scenes for it. The editing's mostly done. We've done quite a bit of the voice acting. I'd say about 50% of it. It's just a matter of getting tons of people online. And if you know, like, if you guys do this type of thing, you'll know that we require loads of people for our scenes, and it's a bit hard for everybody to be online at certain points. I'm the one recording it, so I have to be online for when everybody else is, which can sometimes be a struggle because, you know, not everybody has their free time. So whenever there's like maybe a holiday, we try to grind doing scenes, whatever. Sort of what we did with the first Night Guardians movie, and yeah. I'll play like say a few things.
Yeah, so I also have to be online a lot because obviously I'm one of the main Night Guardians as well as Deadeye, like obviously, and Jamie as well. And episode 7 for Vigilantes is like about let's say 70% filmed as well. I haven't released any trailers and I haven't even started putting any together yet, but when I have all the filming done, I'll put together a little quick trailer, cause episode 7 is just building up to some more crazy shit that's gonna happen in the last like 3 episodes of the season. So yeah, stay tuned for that shit.
Yeah. Alright, so back with the Night Guardians 2, we have pretty much plans for more movies for this Night Guardians and all that. But for this film for it, we're probably going to position it out a little bit later on the movies. We try to like keep all of our movies in our timeline. Some of the movies are a little bit out of the timeline. If I really want to go ahead and talk about like some more of them, then like some of the other films are sort of like, you know, fucked up in the timeline. So
that's
we're going to try and get
topic
to a point where we will put up, like for example, Blade series. We need to catch that up, like the current universe and all that. Plus, Night Guardians 2 is going to be change a lot of things in the universe, particularly the Vigilantes and them appearing in movies. We have to like position that at certain times. So we're sort of just focusing on different things, and we have a few things that we haven't been working on too much, but we're going to be probably after we finish Night Guardians 2, and yeah.
And for season 2 of Vigilantes, I mostly have it planned out, but if you think episode 1 wasn't that great, just wait for season 2. Shit's gonna pick up straight away, cause I don't need to learn how to do Rockstar editor shit, or like have my little 4-year-old voice be like played on the mic or whatever. And yeah, so be pretty cool. A lot better than season 1 anyways. The Night Guardians will have more of a, what do you call it? Presence in the, yeah.
There'll be more cameos.
Yeah, more cameos. They'll be in a lot more of it, cause obviously, you know, we're closer friends and all that. Like, say, Blue Eagle would be a lot closer to Deadeye than he was, like, Night Guardians 1 over the course of all of the shit. So yeah, back to you, Michael.
Oh yeah, so quick little explanation. If you guys saw episode 6, you know hopefully that maybe like a few tons of new characters were shown in that. Two particular obviously ones is Bloodlust, the guy that Jared or whatever plays, whatever. Then if you guys noticed there was me in that episode, just explaining that, just to quickly clarify, now I'm pretty sure that was set so that our characters knew each other. I do believe that's not really out of, you know, continuity or whatever. That's pretty just closed in into the main universe and all that. And just like the second episode of episode 7, yeah, that will be obviously connected, and that's not going to be like before Night Guardians 2 until I think that series is done or something. Obviously,
yes,
I'm not the one making
Night Guardians 2 is near the end of like episode 9 or 10 of season 1.
But yeah, if you guys want to hear anything about what we're actually planning for one of our more bigger movies, probably planned for, that's going to be our third Night Guardians movie, which we can come on to later or whatever. But that sort of changes a lot of things, and we'll come on to that later in the live stream. But just finishing with Night Guardians 2, we're aiming for at least probably maybe next month if we get enough people online filming the scenes. We actually haven't fully planned out the ending of the movie. We know roughly what's going to happen, and you know, whatever, but hopefully we'll get that done, and then we'll finally film it, and then we'll release one final trailer, so probably with a release date attached to it and all that, just so you guys are aware when all of that's going to be released. And yeah, back to you, Bladex.
Alright, so I'm just going to add on to what Michael said. In episode 6, when Blue Eagle and Deadeye knew each other, Deadeye 2 takes place a few weeks before that. And episode 5 takes place before episode 1 of Vigilantes, because when I was originally making it, I wanted to be like a flashback episode every 5 episodes. But then I kind of changed my mind, as I wanted to make it more of a linear story, as in it just keeps going forward in the timeline rather than like going backwards to the beginning. That's why I put together the origin story, so I won't have to explain that shit. And I'm so sorry for Dark Phantom scene not having voice acting on it. I swear I done it, but I don't know what the fuck happened. So yeah, back to you, Michael.
Alright, so another thing I want to quickly talk about, quick notice, if you guys scroll back on my channel a lot, you'll see the first actual Rockstar editor, well one of the first, after the Syndicate movie, is Deadeye 2, and if you guys like scroll back, you'll notice there's no like first one. That's because I originally did have one, but due to like the time of PS4 there was no Rockstar editor, and to be honest it was pretty cringy. It was literally like just me like fucking around, and although it does sort of explain the story, you can kind of understand it, I decided to take it down. Obviously in the future I could make some sort of like either flashback scenes or maybe some new revamped origin story. Maybe when I find some like free time or whatever to maybe get some of that done. But right now there's a lot of movies right now that we need to get done so far. And we've pretty much done with our first phase of the movies so far. We're moving on to our second one. We're aiming for about quite a few phases of movies. Usually they would like mark the stuff or whatever with like the team-up movies, but we got a little different approach to that. So for like example, the Night Guardians like part 1 and 2 wasn't exactly the end of the phase just yet. Night Guardians 2 obviously is going to be one of the ones starting to really kick off the second phase. So we got a little bit of a difference there. We're aiming, I know that the first phase took about 8 months or so to get done, but it might take a whole year maybe to get the second one. We've put in quite a few movies in there. It's entirely possible we could add some more.
Yeah.
We will talk about a few of them, and yeah, later.
Yeah, phase 2 is pretty packed, I can just say that. Like, we're basically giving all of the Night Guardians their own movies, pretty much. Like, Nightcrawler already has 3, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, when I finish season 1, I have plans to kind of revamp episode 1 to 4, because obviously they're not my best, as I was just learning how to do Rockstar Editor when I was doing them. So, yeah, I'm going to remake episode 1, 2, 3, and 4, and if you go on my channel, episode 4 isn't there, because fuck me, that was cringy. So, yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna basically remaster it. They're each going to be kind of fitted more into the timeline, I can say. Because if you watch episode 1 and 2, you'll probably not know what's going on. Episode 3 is kind of fixed because it has more of a story to it. But yeah, that's all I can really say. And phase 2, like I said at the start of this, whatever, it's pretty packed. But at the start of phase 3, everything is going to be changed. Shit is going to be fucked. Alright, back to you, Michael.
Alright, so as I said, the third Night Guardians movie is going to be in phase 3. That's after that. We're going to take a bit of a different approach, like on the whole movies and all that, because after Night Guardians 3, which is going to be in 2 parts, there's no movies in between that. We're not going to start doing any production on that or any sort of planning until like we're at least done with most of phase 2, and because we don't want to have to be like, we don't want there to be like 5 movies that aren't done and we're filming like the 3rd movie, otherwise that becomes problems. So we'll probably have at least a few months gap between the part 1 and part 2. Between that, most of the films should be done by then. If there any which is released in that thing, it will either be probably just before that event or whatever, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. And yeah, back to you, Bladex.
Yeah, so guys, when we make the movies, whenever the movies are made, with exceptions for the Nightcrawler movies and the Vigilante show, that's pretty much where they take place in the timeline. But yeah, oh, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, shizen. Oh yeah, the last like 5 episodes of season 2 are gonna take place after Night Guardians 3. So I'm just gonna say that. So in case you guys get confused thinking it's before, nah, it's after. So yeah, back to you, Michael.
Alright, so I will quickly just talk about, run down for a few of the phase 2 movies. So we're going to kick it off, probably with maybe either me and Bladex Winger's team-up movie, which we're highly anticipating to be a pretty good movie. Not just like the editing, but hopefully the whole storyline and some of the good action.
Oh yeah, wait, can I just say something while we're there? Yeah,
sure.
that movie's going to dive into a bit of Blue Eagle's background, and maybe a bit of Deadeye's.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit. But yeah, we're just gonna be honest, that movie is kind of a Blue Eagle movie, guest starring Deadeye. You can't even deny it, really. But yeah. Back to you, Mr. Deadeye.
Alright, so after that movie, you could probably expect the Night Guardians 2 to be released some around that time. The important thing is if we're going to be pushing out the movies that are after Night Guardians 2, you're probably going to be thinking, who are these characters, where do they come from? Well, Night Guardians 2 pretty much explains the characters. In that we're going to be getting a pretty total of 3 members, and obviously one of the members would have already joined prior to this. But hopefully in the other movies we'll explain like the update on who is actually in the team and all that. And yeah, but after that, then we can really start grinding shit. Some of the characters, if I had to mention one, a guy in Remix Games who plays Black Jaguar. We're going to be getting him a movie to come out. One of the characters is mainly going to be whoever isn't going to be including the Evil show. We're sitting on a 3rd Nightcrawler movie, which I'm not sure if we're going to be releasing it anytime soon. Obviously, we could try and grind some of the movies, but it's just a matter of getting it all done and planning everything out. Obviously a movie for Brawl, one of my psychic characters, which I'm also going to be doing. Not just that, a team-up movie with me and Nightcrawler, which I've released one trailer for, sort of explained it. That's set up for Night Guardians 2, and yeah, I'm just going to talk about just those movies just there.
So yeah, Nightcrawler technically hasn't been introduced yet into the main timeline, but his first appearance is in Night Guardians 2, I'm pretty sure, isn't it? Or is his first movie set before it?
No, his first movie is set round about what? Because at that point we have come across him, and it's sort of noted that yeah, that's in the same universe. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, so in Night Guardian or in Nightcrawler 2, that's after Night Guardians 2. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure if we don't get Night Guardians 2 done by summer, we're probably gonna push out my show to catch up. Just to get it like done and dusted, because then I'll take a little break for a bit while I'm revamping the episodes, all that blah blah blah. So yeah, back to you.
right about the end of summer, I'd probably say we should be done with most of Phase 2 by then, especially if we do like, we focus on a few movies and some of them. Most of the stuff we're going to be doing, it will mainly just be Phase 2 for this year. We might, like, near the end of the new year, start working on maybe a Phase 3, or possibly we might even start kicking off the third phase within, like, the end of the year, or maybe even sooner, depending on when we get the movies out and everything. But I'm going to quickly delve into another topic which sort of explains a lot of things, and that's sort of the problems, the issues, and just I sort of briefly mentioned that when I talked about people being online. But some of the main problems, if I had to pick a few, is just like, again, getting people online. That's quite hard. Another one is voice acting. Again, that sort of requires people to come online, and obviously they have to sort of be able to like speak and all that. And obviously we could of course try a few other methods to maybe get the voice acting in. But this one's a little bit more easier and all that. Maybe it's not the clearest, but at least you can sort of hear them enough to understand what's going on in the scenes. Probably another few problems is maybe like, if I had to pick one, Vincent or whatever, the gamer, is having a little bit of trouble with the account and all that. Hopefully he gets that sorted out, or maybe he has to recreate stuff. I'm not sure how we're going to figure that out. We've got a few plans, but yeah. Another quick one is, sort of, sometimes it just feels like you have to put in a lot of effort to get these sort of done and whatever. So there are quite a few weeks where we just don't do anything at all, which is sort of where we just like not really do anything or whatever. But then sort of when we all begin to come online, we all start to like, you know, start
well, in those weeks when we don't really do anything, we're kind of just relaxing, because we probably would have been burning out scenes. Cause I remember we had like a week off school and we fucking pumped out episode 7. So that's like almost done as it is. Night Guardians, we got so much shit done for that. You probably got shit done for like Dead Eye and Nightcrawler, I'm not sure.
Yep.
Yeah, when we're off school, we pump out shit, but then near the end of the week, we just start stopping, because sometimes it just becomes a bit of a hassle, because editing and like filming the shit is really fun, but sometimes when you just have too much shit to film or too much shit to edit, you just get really bored and just can't be bothered to do any more shit. Alright, back to you.
Particularly on me and the team movie, we did at least a third of that movie, and then we ended up just like taking a break. We did so much for it, so much editing. We took like so long. We spent a lot of time like in night and or whatever, sort of just doing it, you know, trying to get it all done. Obviously, that probably sort of took a break, whatever. And yeah, but we have sort of started to film a bit more of that. We're close to finishing that, and we're going to do all the voice acting. And yeah, but again, there are a few problems, but eventually we do get stuff done. It's just a matter of, you know, that's why once we filmed most movies and yeah, whatever, then we can start to plan more. We sort of planned most of our movie slates for the future, mainly done, and yeah, I've particularly started a brief bit. I'm starting on my Black Jaguar solo movie and all that, sort of touching on what we're going to be doing in that. Sometimes I feel we start some stuff a little bit early, but then again, if it's a big movie like the Night Guardians, you would starting early is pretty useful. So that's why we started doing the Night Guardians 2 filming and all that when we were like in the middle of doing the first 2 movies, whatever, for Night Guardians Part 1 and Part 2. Which we did put quite a lot of effort into that. We had quite some big plans and all that. That movie was really just supposed to like kick off the whole like Vigilante universe with the starting and all that. Particularly putting sort of my character and the sort of small little thing that I started and Blade show together, and then introducing new characters. Sort of put into one movie that sort of kicks off like the whole universe. Yeah, let's be good.
Yeah, so on the kind of topic of movies and like sidekick characters, the character Blackout, which is Dark Phantom in episode 6, as he like kind of not really fakes his death, but I think he's dead because I see him get blown up, but he wakes up in hospital a few weeks later. He's getting his own show. It's kind of going to be displaced on the timeline, but it's going to take place before episode 3 of my show. And it's probably going to take a bit longer, but in summer we'll probably get most of it done. And yeah, the show X as well, don't forget about that.
Yeah, Exos, we sort of been a little bit lacking on doing that. Only really filmed a tiny little bit for the second episode. Simply because, well, we did the first episode, you know, sort of to just explain it and sort of expand the universe. Probably when we got more projects like Night Guardians 2 done, we'll just maybe start doing a bit more of them. The problem with those episodes is sort of, if you notice, because the characters have powers, sometimes it becomes a tiny little bit hard and like we have to film extra scenes for some of the characters like the Beast, so we can sort of show off the powers, you know, because our characters, you can't just give them powers straight up and, you know, I find that a little bit hard and all that. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, on the topic of Exos, Velocity, which is basically the leader of the Exos, would you consider that, Michael?
I don't know, take a pick.
Well, I kind of say he's the leader-ish, because he kind of helped form it.
Yeah, alright. I guess so, he's sort of mentoring Lightspeed and all that, you could say.
Yeah. So, he's going to be in episode 7, in a way. You won't know he's there when he is there, but it'll be explained in a later episode, but yee. Unless I'm feeling cheeky and I decide to, like, put the scene in there, but whatever. It's a bit of a thing. I'm pretty sure Michael knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But yeah, so back to you, Michael, and feel free to like ask me questions during your talking, whatever.
Alright then. One of the topics I'm just going to start talking about is the third Night Guardians movie. This one is a pretty big one, sort of like our own version of Avengers Infinity War. That's sort of that and Justice League and the DCEU and the MCU and just the Marvel comics and DC comics is what we're sort of theming a lot of our movies on. But the third film, obviously it's going to be in 2 parts because we just want to make it like a big event. That movie will really bring all like the universe together. We're going to have the Night Guardians Exos like team up and yeah, all the characters in there.
Yeah, so how about we give them a little synopsis for Night Guardians 2 so they know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Synopsis? Like just tell them the basic plot but don't like really spoil anything. What do you think about that, Mr. Razor? Screw it. I'll just give you guys a little quick synopsis. So basically the Night Guardians have been active for a little while now. They've been doing their job pretty much. Every other vigilante knows about them. They're quite famous, we can say, among the news as the kind of Night Guardians were formed. Well, not really formed, but it's kind of like fucking seeing Captain America in an Iron Man movie. It's kind of like he's just there. So yeah, that shit basically happened in Dead Eye 2. But yeah, so they've been around for a while. They've taken out the first major supervillain, Blitz. He's a crazy motherfucker. We killed his daughter, sure. We didn't kill him though. The after credits for that shows Virus, which is Blue Eagle's main villain, breaking Blitz and Point Blank, which is the villain from Grimm 1, out of a prison van. And yeah, so this new villain rolls into town. It's basically a scarecrow type character. I think you see him in one of the trailers. So he comes back with another guy who's a seriously trained fighter. And it turns out he's someone from the Night Guardians past. So I'm not going to say anything more about that, but yeah. So yeah, quick synopsis.
Yeah, I agree. No spoilers, please. Yeah, but sort of again back on the third movie topic again, sort of bringing all the universes together. But we're trying to slam as many characters as we can into that. I can't guarantee that everybody will have as much screen time as other characters. It's just, you know, a matter of like, obviously we can't get like everybody online at once, so we'll have to film separate scenes and all that. Maybe not everybody will get to have like a line. Maybe people have like 1 or 2 lines in films. And yeah, sort of like that. Yeah, what do you bet it?
Yeah, so dwelling or diving into that, in season 2 I'm going to be introducing a new character by the name Mockingbird. Basically it's just going to be like a Batgirl-esque character to go alongside Blue Eagle. So it's going to basically be like, what would we call it, the first female vigilante?
Yeah.
And instead of having a Rackley and Covers voice actor, we're going to have an actual girl play and actor, because you know yourself. Happen.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, I might be, well, I most likely will have Renegade as well in most of season 2. Yeah. The clan of Scorpius, which is Blue Eagle and Deado's team-up movie, are somewhat going to be involved in Night Guardians 2 as well. They're not going to be directly mentioned by name, but they're kind of going to be involved. So, how can I say this? In the background?
After you've done the second Night Guardians film, we can explain a lot more about, you know, delving into the movie and who this were, like, who these characters were. Like, if there's any reveals, whatever that we do, we'll explain them and all that.
Yeah, it's kind of a spoiler if I say what the league does, so I can't really tell you guys much about that. Cause we literally signed contracts and all about like non-disclosure, all that bullshit. But yeah, they're involved in some way. I'll just say that. So you guys aren't confused while watching the movie. You know what's going on. Blah blah blah. And yeah. So back to you, Michael.
Alright, so another key factor, probably like to touch on. Probably like if anybody wants to ask, how long are we gonna do this for? The limit we're gonna go up to, like, are we gonna do like one final movie, whatever? As far as that, we haven't really got much planned. Probably right now, 5 or 6 Night Guardians movies. We have a theoretical idea about how much I'm gonna go up to, depending on sort of if by the time we finish, like maybe the 3rd movie or the 4th movie, depending if we look back on the universe, look where we are right now, what can we do and all that. I mean, do we want to keep going or whatever? Maybe do like small movies or something. And yeah.
Oh yeah, guys. Also, if you guys didn't know, the movie Road Cops, it's on Rage 86's channel, so you guys should definitely go check it out. That takes place after Night Guardians 3. There's lots of spoilers for that, or for Night Guardians 3 in that movie. Like we can't even explain it, but yeah, there's just lots of spoilers.
Yeah, there will be a second follow-up sequel to that and all that. Sort of delving into the universe. If you guys watch some of the movies and then you can make a few links, you'll see with the movies. The first one, I mainly just reference the actual like whole universe. Didn't exactly like put any specific characters or, well, we're not going to say too much, otherwise, you know, it'll sort of spoil most of the thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so also on the whole Road Cops thing, basing around cops, in season 2 I might just have a few episodes. Well, I don't know why I said based around the cops, but yeah, I might have a few episodes based around my sidekick characters in Vigilante season 2. So say like maybe like an episode that's not based around Blue Eagle that much, maybe based around Bloodlust or Mockingbird or whatever. So yeah. Back to you, Michael. I can't really think of anything to say.
Alright, probably another few topics I'm going to touch on. I'm pretty sure one of the ones is like sort of actors, who played who, what's going on and all that, because a lot of the time we end up switching actors and all that, you know, replacing. Not all the villains actually have official actors, a lot of them are just like over the mind and free play them. Yeah, but right now obviously I've got Jedi, fucking Blade over here plays Blue Eagle, then we got LOL Games or whatever plays Bull, Jared or whatever, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything, plays Bloodlust. Beast Game plays Nightcrawler, and Remix Red, or whatever Remix Games, whatever you call him, plays Black Jaguar.
LOL Games.
For the Exos,
me is Velocity. Me is Velocity. Michael as Lightspeed. LOL Games as the Beast. Arachlian. Arachlian as
if you really guys really want to, alright, we're just gonna go ahead and start talking quickly about sort of issue or thing that we sort of have going on here. So if you guys know the character, the Arachlian whatever, it's sort of this sort of behind the scenes thing. We've run a few just issues, and if you like the Grimm movie, which is the solo thing, was initially supposed to come out way earlier than, you know, whatever, the voice actor for a few times. A little bit of effort, and we've got a few things now, we sort of sorted out, I guess. We're not so sure on what we're gonna do, actually. I've not gotten into or solve a few things. I'm not going to try and give any spoilers or anything.
Well, we
But,
know what we're gonna
yeah.
do, but no disclosure, non-disclosure, whatever. We've talked to the actor, he knows what's happening.
Yeah, so that sort of thing. Hopefully we can figure a way out to do things. We sort of made a few agreements, and right about now we sort of have our own thing where we have like specific characters that we can use, or if like somebody asks, oh can I use a character in a specific movie, we would of course do that, well depending on like if it would work or something.
If it fits in the timeline
yeah, we
and all
have
that.
like our own like, we're not going to bother to talk about who owns what and all that, that would take too long, and I can't be able to do that. But yeah, back to you, babe.
Yeah, so back on the topic of who owns what. So in the terms of villains, you might see like some of Michael's villains coming up in my shit, some of my villains coming up in his shit, some of my sidekicks coming up in his shit, some of his coming up in mine. Cause basically the way we're doing things to kind of show that it's more of a shared universe, we're kind of putting all of the characters in each other's shit, if you get what I mean.
Yep.
So
Another thing,
yeah.
I want to talk about is if you guys know the YouTuber, if you don't, that's alright, but if you guys like to watch GTA, like Rockstar, I highly suggest No Chill Corey. We did a quick crossover with him, sort of like he does a little bit different to what we do. In terms of like the universes and all that, I'm not sure we really have that sorted out. We can literally just say that I don't know, they would just happen to already exist together. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's in there, I'm not sure.
Well, I'd say No Chill Corey made a Rockstar editor that had the Night Guardians in it. It looks fucking sick. It looks so cinematic. You guys should definitely go watch it. But yeah, I'd say that thing would take place in the timeline, I'd say, in between Night Guardians 2 and 3.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Probably some.
Well, it's a bit hard to explain because it's a crossover and we're not really sure if it's a part of the main universe yet. But yeah, guys,
yeah, it's not like you could be like seeing them characters all the time and all the stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe they might like make a few agreements to have a certain character appear in this or whatever.
Maybe just reference.
That so far. Obviously we can make more agreements with like other people that do this type of shit or whatever to you know, maybe make more crossovers or whatever. We're mainly just focusing on either like maybe like cops, criminals, vigilantes, those type of people. Other than that, that's all the crossovers that we can make. And yeah.
Oh yeah, so guys, funny thing when it comes to coming up with ideas for shit, me and Michael sometimes get into arguments for like the stupidest of reasons, say like over me killing him in GTA, whatever. We'd normally start feuding, going mad at each other, then say like I leave the party and I join back like half an hour later. We would fucking spam out ideas for movies anytime we argue. It's so weird, but it's so effective.
It's usually sometimes like sort of thing I like to say, oh well this doesn't exactly work on your show, like could you explain this? And then we sort of like reason up the things, like I give him an idea and then he sort of like goes with it and if he puts his input into it and then we sort of like begin to like start discussing and then we just forgot we were arguing and all that and then I just remind him, oh yeah, and we just continue whatever and I don't know, it's pretty useful and all that. Me and Bladex pretty much come with about most of the ideas and all that. Sometimes you listen to other people's inputs. You know, it's just that, you know, we sort of find what we do probably just fits best. Obviously, we're not just doubting everybody else. It's just, you know, a lack of ideas that you want to spread and all that.
Well, not even just that. Some of the ideas they say are cool, but it wouldn't work in GTA. It would be too hard to do. Say they give us an idea like, oh yeah, I'm saying like, just for example. So this isn't like anything that's actually gonna happen. But say, what? Nah, but say Beast Gamer puts in an input for like Nightcrawler. Say he says he's tied up to a chair in a warehouse. Say he was kidnapped and like some guy's beating him up with a crowbar and he's like spitting up blood and shit. We couldn't really do that because obviously you can't have your character spitting up fucking blood and you can't have your character like tied to a fucking chair. So yeah.
One of the things would absolutely love, you know, if we probably had like a decent fan base. Our Rockstar editors look way better than they are. Hopefully in some sort of like, I'm not sure exactly how we could advance or whatever, our Rockstar editors. PC would be one option, except that means that literally everybody would have to get a PC, you know, just so that it looks more better and, you know, the editing, you know, that sort of thing. But that sort of, you know, just, I'm not sure if we can actually do that and all that, and I don't think that sort of stuff will work. Hopefully with the stuff we have now, we can probably get more good stuff done, and yeah.
And another thing on editing, if you watch Deadeye 2, there should be a scene in that where Blue Eagle is like following Deadeye. Deadeye doesn't know Blue Eagle by this point, but then eventually Blue Eagle like confronts him, and then that's where they meet up. They realize they have like the same goal in the movie around the plot, basically. Then they team up to do some shit. They realize like each other's secret identity, like they know each other in school, all that shit. They meet at the start of the movie, I'm pretty sure. Aren't we like gym partners or something? And then from there they just become better and better friends. Then eventually they're like the best of friends. You can't separate them. A civil war just couldn't happen between them because my team would lose.
Oh yeah, quick topic on that. We'll talk about a few cancelled things we've done. So number one of the things we were actually trying quite long ago, we were finding some sort of like civil war and all that. Due to like the teams and all that, it just, we couldn't find I'm not gonna bother, but little stuff just wouldn't work out and that sort of thing, you know, characters being who's what and all that, and yeah, sometimes it just wasn't really fair and all that. And yeah, I've never really cancelled stuff. I just want to briefly imagine, if you guys seen the show Vigilantes on the MD12 channel, do not consider that canon, or do not consider that anything to do with the universe. I don't know what the hell that is. Just forget that ever happened or anything.
He kind of made it behind our backs.
Is a sequel to the Grim. I don't think that's going to happen, I'm sorry. Due to the situation right now, the chances of that happening are pretty low. And although that movie is recently done, and it does explain a few things, I'm not sure if it's going to work out.
Well, I'm just going to tell you guys what the plot of that movie was, just so you understand what's happening near the start of Night Guardians 2. So basically, Grim, at the start of Grim 2, he's attacked by this character called Red Reaper, pretty much. There's a lot of history between them, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it forces Grim to go up to Blaine County, where he meets Undead Rider, the character from Exos. So he's hiding out there, he becomes a biker for a little while, buys a bar or runs the bar, I don't know how he acquires it. But yeah, if you guys seen my episode 7 test footage, that shit's not happening anymore, but that was the bar that Grim owned. And yeah, that's another cancel thing, by the way, that test footage isn't happening. But yeah, Red Reaper is gay. Yeah, but I think in the after credits of Grim 2, you see us picking him up. I'm not sure if, wait, does that happen? I'm pretty sure it does, but.
Yeah, it was gonna happen, I don't think we're gonna do it anymore. Judging on why, like, you know, the situation we're in. If I'm blatantly honest, the Raxian did come up with the best ideas. A lot of the stuff he came up with just, if you guys were going about, he had some sort of terrible ideas to be sort of more of a unrealistic vigilante, like.
He tries to base himself too much off of Batman. Like, if you see my shit, you'll probably think, oh yeah, this character is based off of Batman. Yeah, that's loosely based. Some of the storylines are similar. I get, ideas and, inspired from most of the storylines, some of the storylines. But Arachnian just tried to blatantly rip off the shit. For example, the Bane character, that's full on. Wait, was that you, Michael, or Arachnian that came up with that? Before I start saying any bullshit.
No, I made it, but then he's just taking it. He wants to take it for a night or whatever.
Yeah, so he was literally going to do a Batman Nightfall storyline where he would get paralyzed, some fucking Azrael character would come in and take up the mantle of Grim, then he'd fight him near the end of the thing. But yeah, the Azrael character has become a different character called Red Knight. He appears in our team-up movie, me and Deadeyes, and yee.
Alright, so on the topic of Grim and all that, I don't know, yeah, character sort of just like defining of Vigilante or whatever, like, or just sort of ruined it, isn't the way better to say it, like, him sort of having all these things.
I'm so sorry, guys. I need to go bathroom. I'll be back in a second.
So, probably just him being around is just, no, this did not work personally. Hopefully in the future we can sort of maybe like figure out some way to do things. We're not going to be giving him a character anymore or whatever. The Grim Reaper is just, doesn't feel, yeah, it's sort of getting behind the scenes drama sort of going on here. And what sort of conversation we started and all that stuff. And so we sort of said to him, oh, you know, if you can get this done and all that, and you know, he didn't really just correspond correctly, and that's sort of why we sort of just, you know, failed him. I mean, hopefully, if you guys knew what the situation should be totally understand. And yeah. And another topic I'm going to quickly just go into a few of the other movies we've been doing. Like yeah, Roblox obviously. Obviously I know it's not in the timeline or whatever, it's not from it's probably, you know, in the timeline, in a position like if you put it with a movie then set after, that doesn't work like that with way movies. After that one, sort of, you know, position there. Hopefully in the future we'll be able to sort of explain this a little bit more. And yeah, but another topic I was going to talk about sort of stuff we're going to be doing for like our characters and all that. It's not just in the movies, obviously, crossovers, we've got a lot of that stuff planned. As I said before, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if I said this, but we've got quite a few characters planned for the future, and Bladex and Mockingbird. That's one of the ones we've been going for quite a bit. You know, sort of like as a, you know, female lead and all that. But another one is yeah, my movies. I'm running on yeah, 3 so far. I'm aiming for a 4th one, obviously. I'm planning to these have 5 before the end of phase 3. 5 movies that's long, not that thing. But maybe like want to like know a little bit more, or tell me if like you want to see more of my movies, or like particularly or whatever. I mean, obviously I highly suggest everybody else's stuff, they're all pretty good as well. And yeah, but wanted to Bladex to get me back, to keep talking and all that. So if you guys have ever seen the like past Vigilantes before like we actually connect universes, we're gonna keep count to that as canon and all that. But yeah, that is canon and all that. Like sort of like the crossovers that were made and characters, they were all like, we're not gonna really like rebooting both our franchises for it to work and all that. We're not going to be doing that, we're just going to be sort of saying it, you know, it just happens to exist. So what we just do is more sort of like things, like in the same community, whatever.
Alright, I'm back guys, so sorry about that. Shout out to Davin Shelley Gaming in the comments.
Yeah, so as I said, like anything that we've sort of done in the past is canon, so that's why you'll see like particular characters appearing, like particularly things before like we actually are. And yeah, funny over to you, Blade.
Yeah, so I've been getting comments saying, where is Renegade? So Renegade is a character that we're going to be introducing in Deadeye and Blue Eagle. When I released the trailer for it, it said Deadeye and Renegade by accident. I meant Deadeye and Blue Eagle. There's no Deadeye and Renegade team-up movie, to get all your fucking fan fictions out of the way. No, you can't request a song, Davin Shelley Gaming. But yeah, Renegade's going to appear in the the final few episodes of Season 1 of Vigilantes and most of Season 2. So yeah, back to you, Michael. Oh yeah, I heard you say something about Mockingbird as well. What was that? Michael? How'd you know? Okay, I guess Rayjar's getting something to eat. But okay, so I'm pretty sure he said something about Mockingbird being a female lead. Yeah. Wait, Michael, what did you say about Mockingbird being a female lead? I'm pretty sure that's all I heard you say. You said something about Mockingbird when I was in the bathroom. Female lead.
Yeah, I did say.
Yeah, what was it?
also what she's like the only character between the female. I'm not sure if Blade over here is gonna figure out voice acting into that too much. No. And hopefully, you know, that works out on you.
No, Davin Shelley Gaming just commented, add my Snapchat, I send nudes. And he said, can I request a song? No. Alright.
Shout out to Ellis Huntington Edwards, whoever the hell it is. Hi.
Alright, so, are we still on the topic of actors?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to move on to the next topic?
Let me see what I noted down. Well, quick thing, if anybody like genuinely doing this universe, or like, you know, wants to sort of be maybe as a character or like help out with a movie, just leave your PSN and comics and comments, whatever. And yeah, if you're on Xbox PC, just you can just support us and all that. It's pretty well appreciated. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, but for real, don't be afraid to comment asking if you can have a spot in the universe. We're always looking for people to help us out with shit. Cause not always everyone is online, so we need the extra actors to play like certain characters. For example, say even I'm not online, you could be like cast to just play Blue Eagle for a few scenes. Probably not Deadeye, because Michael's like the one filming shit. Yeah, Davin Shelley Gaming said, I met Bladex Winger in real life, best day ever. Yeah, I gave him an autograph and I took a few selfies with him. Yeah, we're definitely not related. Guys, don't get that in your head. We may have the same mom and same last name and like same family, but we're not related. Just don't get that in your heads.
Alright, so another thing, most of the movies released, like the new ones, will probably get sequels. Pretty much all of them. I'm not sure about the full movies, though, like Black Winger 2, yes, Nightcrawler, yes, and all that, and that sort of thing. Yeah, they're gonna get all sequels. They could eventually, hopefully, try in the future, maybe come across some new people we can figure our ways, like put them in the universe, tie them in, and all that. Not everybody was gonna be certain as a Night Guardian, and there he is.
Oh yeah, guys, and regarding the amount of character slots, technically, that we have in the Night Guardians, one spot is opened up. Can I be Blue Eagle for a day? Davin Shelley Gaming says. Get GTA, you poor mess. Mom doesn't love you. Nah, but Michael, can we tell them when Night Guardians 4 takes place? Or is that a spoiler?
What do you mean? Or it takes place?
Yeah.
Or like
when it takes place. Not tell them anything about the story, but just when it takes place and who the characters are.
Takes off up, can't. Like, or is in like time?
Yeah. Oh wait, Davin Shelley means Bald Eagle.
I'm sorry, no, that would be too much of a spoiler.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah. Bald Eagle. Davin Shelley Gaming wants to be a Night Guardian called Bald Eagle. Yeah, spots opened up. There's enough room. Yeah, but guys, a spot's opened up because of you know, we couldn't get a character to fill it in, so yeah.
What, Bald Eagle?
Bald Eagle, yeah.
Bald Eagle. Don't want any of the taking this.
Yeah, it's obviously taking this.
Usually, if you guys want to see more of this type of like us discussing, or like maybe after done the second like kind of film, we'll do another one of these again, explaining what happened, and or maybe just like a whole like thing dedicated to one movie. And yeah.
Oh yeah, so now on to the issue of Arachlian. I know you guys have been waiting for this. Yeah, I know you're serious on Shudder Gaming, you're Bald Eagle, you've been officially cast. But yeah, so we kind of had a bit of a fallout with Arachlian, to say the least.
So like, if you, I'm gonna delve into exactly, Arachlian covers, yeah.
Yeah, but we got into a bit of an argument with him, so it kind of delayed Night Guardians 2 a bit. and that's why we cancelled Grim 2, cause of the feud. We've kind of sorted most of it out with him, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be signing with our universe or something. It would just not be canon at all if you guys do see me that on his channel, which he's pretty much given up on. No one really get any like uploads, I don't really see all there anymore. Again, only know much.
Reading my comments is gas. I'm sorry, but yeah. Oh, Davin, you mad cunt. Yeah. Oh, I completely forgot. Yeah, so we were talking about the Arachnian feud. That's just more of a quick topic, cause we just wanted to clear shit up why Night Guardians 2 is probably going to take until summer cause of the feud. But we'll probably be able to get it out. So, yeah. Okay, I think we should start clearing up some issues that we have with the universe. I don't think we've properly dove into that. We've touched on it, but we haven't properly dove into it.
Universe?
Like, say, issues in the movies, like where they take place in the timeline, like the basic plots if people don't understand, issues with voice acting, all that shit.
Let me mention a few. Nightcrawler 2 is completely out of context. Just don't mind that film. I'm gonna pretend that it doesn't exist, even though, you know, it just delves into one of the stories, which, you know, that sort of makes all the movies before it prequels, I guess.
Yeah.
Think of that as you will.
And episode 3 of Vigilante season 1 is canon, and when I say I was going to revamp it, I just mean refilm some of the scenes, like edit them better, and like make the voice acting a lot better, because you couldn't really hear the actor of Blackout, which is Vectorat Gaming. Yeah, so when I revamp episode 1 and 2, instead of having like some random ass characters in there, I'm going to try my best to have already introduced characters in there. For example, I'll probably have Mad Dog in like episode 1, because he would have already been introduced. And when Blue Eagle says long time no see to him in episode 6, it's because the last time you would have seen him was in episode 1, like the revamped one. So for now, take episode 1 and 2 as not being canon. And yeah.
And don't mind the breaking of the fourth wall at all. No.
Yeah, that I don't know what I was doing. That's before the universe was put together, to be honest.
Well, yeah. Yeah, particularly, I sort of, started working on that Syndicate movie, which, if anybody wonders about the sequel to that, I got a few people asking when there's a second movie coming out.
It's not.
No, well,
Is
the
it?
thing is, there's not what I'm doing right now. I've not really thought too much about it. I did have some big plans, but then I thought, like, after the Syndicate movie, I was gonna start working on my own Jedi film, working on, like, movies, me and Iraqi, I'm pretty sure, some sort of shit, you know, we were sort of creating our own little mini universe over there, and, you know, if it wasn't, like, my awesome Iconic Chaos, you know, Bladex in season, and we never, like, added me, and then, probably right now, you would have been seeing a lot of different things. Me and Iraqi probably would have started our own stuff or whatever that we were doing. He probably would have got his own character. I'm not sure we would have our own movie, maybe with the remix probably. I'd probably put him in. But Blade here would probably do a lot more with his show, did a few things, whatever. We might have been on season 2 by now.
Yeah,
But
because I kind of stopped working on season 1 when we started on Night Guardians 1, because I was editing Night Guardians 1, so I was devoting all my time to that. But then I kind of felt burnt out, as I didn't feel the story was like up to standard, and I just felt some things didn't really make that much sense. So that's why the editing's a bit sloppy. But you'll kind of see in like certain parts of part 1 and 2, the editing can get quite good, but then other parts where it's just absolute horseshit.
Oh, if you ever see, you know, particularly too much angles or too much exposure to Blue Eagle in that movie, don't mind it, you know. You won't be seeing any more of that in the future, hopefully.
Yeah, cause
And,
I have high hopes for Night Guardians Part 2, which is the next Night Guardians bit I'm editing. And the Deadeye and Blue Eagle movie, that's basically being like 60% edited by Michael, 40% edited by me. About halfway through the movie, you'll see the editing style changes up a bit, because that's because I started editing it. Yeah, it's not terrible like Night Guardians 1, it's actually quite up to standards. And you guys can pretty much see that I could do some pretty sick editing, like as well with the episode 6 promo, which got over like 160 views or some shit. But the editing on that was pretty good.
I'm sorry, put all that down in the episode. You didn't put music in. Why?
Nah, it didn't really make sense for the episode because I wanted voice acting to be in it. Nah, but originally, right as the like big insurgent hits the Zentorno, I just go, "Is that a tank?" But you can hear like a voice cut just as the car's about to crash in. Cause you know, it's not a tank, it's cringy as shit. And then in Night Guardians Part 2, what happened?
I'll still be able to screw around a bit there in voice acting. Quickly if we could talk about it, it's sort of wide further than this, you know, because if you think about it, this is a Vigilante universe and they sort of have powers and there's that lot of that's the thing. So to explain that, sort of got 4, we made the universe, maybe had like a character called Velocity, obviously, sort of with, you know, speed abilities and all that. And we have to sort of like find a way to like figure things out. We couldn't just like work this character, I suppose, and then I sort of like, we thought of this new idea to like maybe add more characters with these abilities and all that.
Yeah,
like,
so initially we were just thinking to kill off Velocity, but then me and Michael brainstormed, came up with the idea, why don't we make a team of superpowered guys, explain how they get their powers, have that as the main plot point for the show, basically. That's why they're called the Exos. Oh yeah, in the comments, people are saying like, oh yeah, I'm in the bog, just letting you know, where's Knight Rider, the bog, I'll read your comments. So Patreon, subscribed from this nerd, whatever the fuck. Yeah, but, so basically, where everyone gets their powers from in Exos is from exosuits being under the skin, built into their skeletons. Well, that's for Velocity, and I think the Beast, or does the Beast wear like an outside exosuit?
Yeah, we tend to arm underneath, sort of like a Luke Cage bulletproof, because he appears in Deadeye 2 and he takes quite a few bullets, like Deadeye 3, and yeah, sort of makes a cameo just like this.
Yeah, and
Undead Rider, because he's not in Grunt,
well, I think Undead Rider, he technically is the only one who doesn't have an exosuit, as he kind of just sends radio waves from his helmet to activate explosives. Like certain frequencies blow up certain shit. We basically just try to come up with scientific ways to make the powers work. And yeah, fucking like, for example, like Velocity, his suit is kind of like friction proof. Not really friction proof, but it protects him from friction. It's like a spacesuit, really. Okay, in the comments, Grodd is Savitar. Spoiler alert. Yeah, definitely. Grodd is Savitar in a bleeding Megatron cosplay. Yeah, but Velocity is actually Barry Allen. He's the fastest archer alive, and he was trapped on an island for 5 years, where he met Rachel Gill. Yeah, but nah. Lightspeed's exosuit, he really only has exo legs, because at the start of the first episode he gets into a nasty car crash. His legs get pure decapitated or amputated when he gets hit, and some random scientist, he probably won't be important later in the show, we haven't decided that yet, but he basically saves his life, gives him the exo legs. That kind of grants him speed. Velocity breaks him out of the little, what we call it, science lab. Yeah, Velocity breaks him out of science lab, teaches him how to use his speed, as Velocity has an exosuit as well, and he was told by Blue Eagle where to go, what to do, blah blah blah, all that shit. As Blue Eagle was trying to make a team of the Exo guys, because he knew they existed, to take out some of the more highly advanced threats. So say if there's like some fucker that can like blow up a tank just by looking at it, he'd call in the XOs. You won't really see them teaming up with the Night Guardians till Night Guardians 2, I'm pretty sure, but you'll see the individual members teaming up with the like individual members of the Night Guardians, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, we're planning for at least more to the seasons. Much longer on the episodes it would be. So again, in the series, I'm not too sure about that. One thing I want to briefly mention, with these cancelled projects, if you guys ever like seen these, one of the ones I'm going to bring up is me and Requiem, roundabout before, I'm at Bladex Winger. We were working on this project called Vigilante, which is sort of a spin-off Breaking Bad, yeah. They're pretty sure we were going to like tie it into the Vigilante universe, but then we sort of like backed off on it, you know, just because of the plans and all that, and yeah, we just sort of cancelled it. Another one, Survival Instinct, sort of trying to make a version of The Walking Dead. Again, like Guardian sort of made me sort of back out of it. We were almost done with the second episode until like the voice acting. Couldn't find the right time to do it, and we sort of just, you know, again, like Guardian movie, sort of just changed sort of thing what we were doing. If that movie never happened, the universes would be way more different. Survival Instinct would not have been canon or anything, and that's just like something
its own thing.
Way different, yeah.
Alright, I just want to read some of my comments real quick. So, people in my comments are just talking about Flash theories, and Drift King 06, which is the actor of Mad Dog, H12JM, he's saying that he thinks HR is Saboteur in Flash Season 3. I personally think Jay Garrick is Saboteur, and there's some spoilers going around that HR dies instead of Iris. So, yep. Okay, yeah, it's Velocity in a Megatron cosplay. But, yeah, back to you, Michael. Back to you. Army leg.
Saboteur is probably Saboteur.
Yes, I think Saboteur might be Saboteur, actually, yeah. You're right. Why have I never thought of this? Yeah, but back to you, Michael.
Probably one of the things I want to touch on is just general question people could say or anything, and that's sort of the origin story basically for all our characters. They're not really actually explained, I want to say. Like, what are the other one which we actually get to see, you know, him come to the ramp and get in a suit. I don't know, the legal thing. He sort of has this other thing, you know, with him becoming a cop and an assassin.
Oh yeah, well, I'm just gonna wait. Actually, we're basically going back to the topic now of issues that we need to clear up. So basically, Blue Eagle will be about 16 by the time that he's training to be like one of the members of the clan of Scorpius. He basically left himself, but while he was in a meeting with them, he kind of got drugged. Then right there is when he wakes up in the origin story. He meets Scorpius, gets trained. The training lasts about 2 years. They let him stay in contact with his sister, so she doesn't think anything is up or whatever. But his sister obviously finds out that he's Blue Eagle after he comes back to Los Santos, goes to the Cop Academy. Well, yeah, the Cop Academy, pretty much. Then he goes back to college to learn how to be a businessman. And that's kind of where it kicks off in Deadeye 2. Cause Blue Eagle is like back in college, gym class, whatever. Cause whatever course he wanted to do involves some physical activity, whatever the fuck. But yeah.
So Deadeye's basic origin story has to do with sort of him being a mercenary originally, and him sort of like the mercenary food and all that. Sort of like being corrupt and all that. Sort of makes him end up quitting and sort of turning against them and everything. And I guess going on top with all, making it one of his friends or whatever. He also becomes a Vigilante who ends up dying in the film. Sorry that's spoiler, but he doesn't exist anymore. I might as well tell you. So yeah, that's all what happened there. And obviously then he just goes to school and all that, sort of kicks off and he's trying to live a normal life and all that after death of his friend. Still a bit of vigilante work and all that, but then eventually obviously, as you know, he ends up being illegal and the universe kicks off from there, yeah.
Yeah, and some guy in my comments is asking to do sub for sub. No, I don't do that shit. If you want to do sub for sub, go onto YouTube and type in sub for sub channels. Because I'm not fucking interested. If you like my content, subscribe. If I like your content, I'll subscribe. But no, I'm not doing sub for sub. Alright, so yeah, Grimm's origin story is kind of iffy. Because you guys might be confused watching the movie. But the original idea for his shit was that he was he went into the army when he was really young, I'd say about 16 or 17. He was enlisted for about 3 years until I found out he was underage. And then he gets kicked out for a mental disability, I'm pretty sure, or is it insanity, some shit like that. And
let's just say heads are very convincing.
Yeah, but basically he's already going insane at the movie, at the start of the movie. And around when his car gets crashed, that's when he snaps. But then just looking at the bobblehead kind of inspires him to become the Grim Reaper. That's not really what makes him snap, it just inspires him to become the Grim Reaper, to show criminals what's up. Then we see Rick, who basically helps him fight back against the bully, blah blah blah. Grim pulls a fucking gun on the dickhead. That's like, that's before everything happens, pretty much. And yeah. Fucking Black Jaguar's backstory. Are we gonna dive into that? Do we even have that ship planned out?
I'll draw some sort of a character. He's sort of like, maybe like pick a different country or something. His character's like and all that. Sort of like the plant over. But he's sort of moved over to London or whatever. He's sort of open as a vigilante, you know. But he's more depicts like more persona that he or like whatever he that he has in the country, sort of more like a defender, and then he's sort of like more of a defender and all that, doesn't do like the usual vigilante shit. But then sort of like after you come across him, he sort of like begins to like start to do the same vigilante stuff that we do and all that, and becomes sort of like offense instead of defense character.
Oh yeah, so I just want to read some more of my comments. Yes, I do go to the George, I work there, I own the place. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of dive into Blackout's origin story. You'll kind of see that in the show, but that's gonna be for a while, so I'll just explain it to you guys now. So basically, he's a vigilante from Liberty City. He's about, let's say, 18 or 19. He's younger than Blue Eagle by a few years, obviously. But he's a vigilante in Liberty City for quite a while. Well, not quite a while, maybe for like a few months. But he gets his ass handed to him one day, pretty much. Then he comes to Liberty City to look for Blue Eagle, the myth guy that's going around on the news, pretty much. Because I'd say technically Blue Eagle would be one of the first vigilantes out there. Could we say that? Along with like Deadeye and maybe like a few others.
I'm sure we haven't like now.
Yeah, but we don't even need to dive into that shit. But basically, he goes to Blue Eagle for training because Deadeye isn't on the news by this point yet. But yeah, he's probably still around, or probably is already around, whatever. But yeah, Blue Eagle trains him up a bit. But then, as you'll probably see later in the show, Virus puts a bomb on the bike that Blue Eagle goes to fill up. That's just Blue Eagle's personal bike, or Blackout's, I'm not going to say, because whatever. Yeah, but basically, Virus puts a bomb on it, blows up. Blackout's thought to be dead, but he wakes up in hospital a few weeks later. Then he goes back to, or like do some of his own training, makes his new persona, Dark Phantom. He stays under the wraps a little bit. But then eventually he goes back to Blue Eagle. They automatically know each other. They're still friends, whatever. Blue Eagle trains him back up a bit, like how to fight crime, because he's a bit rusty on that. He's just a better fighter and all. But yeah. Now on to Bloodlust. Bloodlust is the third sidekick of Blue Eagle. Ooh, spoilers! Yeah, but yeah, he's the third sidekick. He kind of proves himself to Blue Eagle by just doing some cheeky little like. Basically, he stops a little cheeky gang, that's just going around. Blue Eagle kind of accepts him at that point and like starts to train him. Blue Eagle doesn't trust him to do any like proper vigilante shit yet until around episode 6. But what he does then is he basically just stays behind Blue Eagle and just lets Blue Eagle do all the work, really, just to see how shit's done. Deadeye helps with the training of him, and Blue Eagle kind of helps with the training of Nightcrawler a bit. Cause you know it's his way of repaying whatever.
Yeah.
Diva Yellow, is that? Oh, hey Ross, I think that is. Yeah, but yeah, so he's one of the best sidekicks of Blue Eagle, cause this sidekick Blue Eagle is seriously training, as he doesn't want him to get hurt or like get bit up or whatever. So he's made to retire, or so he's made to just quit like the last guy or whatever. You'll hear more about that guy in the revamped episode 4. I might even just show him off in the Deadeye fucking Blue Eagle team up movie. I'm not sure, but yeah, whatever. Did you hit him with that missile?
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh yeah, what about the backstory of Brawl?
The what?
The backstory of Brawl.
Oh, I don't say there is none. He's a Vigilante, but for my psychic situation, I'm not gonna have hundreds of them basically, but it's sort of really like I only really mentor my sort of and sort of does his own thing and all that. He's not like a full-on psychic.
Yeah, that's kind of the same thing with Blackout or Dark Phantom.
Sort of Paul's thing there, sort of like, well, Paul is like the top psychic and all that. Obviously, with the original psychic and all that, you know, they help me fight the mercenary group with the original one and all that. Then of course he gets separated and all that, because, you know, he's dead. Yeah, then of course. Yeah, but my quarter is probably, obviously the youngest of the Night Guardians. He doesn't know too much, that's why like Jedi sort of mentors him and all that. First it's like, teach him to shoot, because he's sort of more of a like, melee type character at the start of it. We sort of like get him to be able to use guns and all that, you know, do proper training and all that.
Yeah.
We delve into a lot of his training with his team, sort of like mentoring him throughout the movie and all that. Sort of goes after that, he's more of a like more better, more skilled character and all that. Not just sort of like offset, like behind the scenes. I do like to like actually train him in general. You know, he wasn't like the best when like we first like casted him and all that. That's why I sort of like helped out a bit, you know, with that R&D, sort of giving a bit more skill, and yeah.
Yeah, so guys, I'm going to tell you a bit of the backstory about Mockingbird. Now, this might be spoiler for Season 2, but I just want you guys to know, because she's going to be a seriously main character in Blue Eagle's life. I'm just going to say that. She's going to be a major role, whatever, in Season 2. So basically, when Blue Eagle was in the Cop Academy, Mockingbird was there with him. She was one of his best friends there, whatever, blah blah blah. So he used to be obviously best friends with her while they were training. She was she was his partner when they became cops. Blue Eagle was an actual cop for a little while. Yeah, the actor of her is gonna be actually no, I don't think she has YouTube anymore, so I'm not gonna say it just for shits and giggles, but still, yeah. When she comes around, she does some mad detective shit, because obviously she was trained as a detective in the Cop Academy. That's kind of the same with Blue Eagle, but whatever. She finds out that Blue Eagle is Rick, Rick is, by this time, when Mockingbird comes around, is kind of like the head of the science department at Fusion Enterprises, which is his sister's company. And basically she comes, introduces herself, whatever. Fucking, she's already Mockingbird by this point as well. Blue Eagle's heard about her, but just thought she was a kind of copycat, because there are some copycats of like Deadeye, some copycats of Blue Eagle, all that kind of shit, but they're not really serious. They just had to take credit for all their bullshit. But yeah, then eventually they like get together, blah blah blah. I'll explain it more in Season 2, but yeah, yeah, they do get together, Michael. They get together. Yeah.
Yeah, is that a spoiler?
It's not really a spoiler. I'm not gonna delve into any more of that. But yeah, Michael.
I'll know it.
No, no. All right, back to you.
Another thing we talk about is our past, very past, and now completely wiped off the surface of the earth projects. That's the main one, Batman Chronicles, is it was essentially me, Remix, and some other lad you don't want to be heard of, trying to sort of like make our Batman series. Started to actually get very good. I sort of ended up wiping that, Bladex Roblox thing again. I don't know. We can talk about that ourselves.
Oh yeah, so lots of ideas that I had for that. I'm kind of bringing back into the Vigilante universe. But in that show, Blue Eagle had superpowers. I'm wiping that shit from the face of the earth. That doesn't happen. Yeah, it was a whole thing. He had like a fucking Super Saiyan mode basically, but whatever. But no, I'm basically just reintroducing some of the characters in different forms. Me and Vexcraft Gaming, which is the actor of Dark Phantom, we're gonna do a kind of little Roblox movie. This was planned out about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where fucking it would involve time travel. Fucking an evil Blue Eagle and an evil, what was it, exo cunt from the future come back, but they're not trying to kill us. They're trying to like just turn us evil sooner. I don't understand. Whatever. They're working for this bigger guy though. We were gonna have a fucking whole universe, but then we realized, oh yeah, Roblox, get in the bin. But yeah, Kowie's character from that is basically Dark Phantom reincarnated. And the main villain was going to be a character called Red Hawk. I'm going to probably have him in some way, I don't know, haven't decided yet. But he's not going to be Blue Eagle from the future though if I do have him. So yeah, back to you, Michael.
And I'm going to mention this, this thing. Velocity and light speed, although we may like joke about them being like the Flash and Quicksilver and all that, don't expect any time travel or anything like that. We're not going to delve that far out of realism.
Well,
like,
if we do time travel, it won't be canon unless we really need to reboot the universe. And that's like if we really need to reboot the universe, we'll probably have some time travel. But no, that won't be for a long ass time. A long ass time.
Well, the thing about rebooting is, it depends how many problems there are. Not just like the characters, you know, things like studios, like what actors we're relying on, like once we get to like a certain movie and too many problems, could this. So I'm not sure of like completely wiping everything we made so far, like the right decision.
Oh yeah, and in Exo's episode 1, you hear Velocity joking about time travel. He's not being serious, he's just taking the piss out of Lightspeed, because he knows that, like, he is a lot faster than Lightspeed, so don't take that as, like, a real thing. He says he's time traveled, but he's just chatting shit. So yeah.
We could take that as a maybe reference or something. I don't know what the fuck.
Huh, maybe it's a reference to, maybe Batman Chronicles and the Blue Eagle Roblox series were in the original universe, then Velocity reset the timeline. There you go, there's theories for all the fans out there. They can like delve further into that.
Well, like, could talk about this for nearly an hour and a half.
Oh shit, what up? Oh yeah, so what's the next topic actually? Because we've just been chatting some random ass shit, now we need to get back on track.
Topic. Let me pick. Well, there's a few ones that they sort of go into a lot of spoilers. That's sort of like the movies after Night Guardians 3. That sort of situation.
Well, I think we could delve into them without giving out any spoilers.
Well, if I had to give a few, we're going to change them between like completely after the third movie.
Well, obviously Blue Eagle and Deadeye will still be on it, but we're just gonna change up the rest of them. Cause some shit,
like side characters.
Yeah, some shit's gonna happen. It's gonna be pretty hectic. That's why I said everything's gonna change, because I meant the whole team's gonna change, all that shit. So yeah, if we do Vigilante season 3, it's gonna be based around like Guardians 4, maybe before. I'm not sure, but it'll be a very short season. Season 2 is gonna be 15 episodes. Season 1's 10. Then season 3, if it does happen, might only be 5, cause you know. But yeah. Oh yeah, Mockingbird's gonna be in a small portion of Night Guardians 4. She's gonna be in, what, half of Night Guardians 3, is it?
Believe it or not, we actually even have plans for a new team after the new team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a new team.
But if we get that far, you know, that sort of thing. I mean, one of the things I'd maybe love to do is some sort of maybe just
Teen Titans?
spin off the Night Guardian. like a version of Young Justice or Teen Titans, it could be made, or for you literally do that or something. But it's again, you know, fitting it into the timeline and that sort of thing, you know, do we want to do it, do we not want to do it? Another thing actually that we're working on, just gonna flat out say that we're working on some sort of thing, which although it's gonna have Night Guardians in the name, it's not gonna be like one of the official movies because it won't have all the team members in it. But it's some sort of we're gonna have like 4 Night Guardians in it, and it's gonna be essentially like Justice League versus Suicide Squad or Avengers versus Dark Avengers, take a pick. But that sort of thing we'll be going for.
Yeah.
I haven't got come up with a name, but we're going to sort of build up their characters. It will be explained eventually.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to give you something to get you guys hyped. It's basically the Suicide Squad. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about it. Wait, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not thinking. I know at the end of the second Night Guardians Part 2 of the film, you know how you see the Deadpool rip-off post-credit scene there. We're gonna have to just change that slightly. Those are not exactly the themes, but that the people you see there will delve into the future movies of Night Guardians.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because the actors of Blue Eagle and Deadeye kind of changed their minds, as they were the directors of Night Guardians 1, and the editors, and the actors, and everything.
I think we should have done to few like official actors. We have the villains.
Oh yeah,
it says mainly Twister Scoop.
wait, can I just say something before? Drift King 06, I am reading my comments, I'm just not calling them out, because they're not questions or anything, it's just you talking to other people, so, yee! Alright, yeah, go, you can continue.
Alright, so like, what's mainly Cameron Twister Scoop, yeah, I guess you could say, Skull Jester, Blade over here.
Yep.
Again, you can hopefully tell that he's sort of like a spin-off of the Joker, you know, because you can't do that without the universe like this without a Joker in it. And
Deathstrike.
Well,
that's me as well.
Deathstrike, maybe Bluey, whatever. Hear that? I'm not sure about Virus.
Virus doesn't have a confirmed like physical actor, but the voice actor for the time being is going to be Michael. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so I also played Point Blank, which I'm going to go ahead and tease here. I'm going to show you his new suit right here. Hopefully you guys like it here. Sort of like a new version. Just so you know, the original one that we saw, like the black suit, and him changing, just so you know, this is the same person.
No.
Looks like a completely new suit and all that, sort of doing. I think it's a more better one.
When I said no, I was talking to the comments. Am I going to be Nightcrawler if Vincent doesn't get his account? Michael Dreads. You'll probably play Nightcrawler just for Night Guardians 2 until Vincent gets all the shit back, but no, you're not going to be permanently Nightcrawler. Alright.
Yeah.
And guys, Virus, I'm just going to give you guys a little hint to his identity, because it's probably going to be a little search. I'm not going to tell you directly who he is, what he's doing, blah blah blah. It's just someone from Blue Eagle's past. Okay? 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 Okay?
Okay. Sorry. Oh my God.
Did you just say Grim?
Alright, so next topic probably going to have to be yeah, I'd probably say something to do with not just the future of our movies, but what we've done so far. Again, explaining all of that. But the reason I said that is if everybody's seen again the Nightcrawler movies. The first one is basically an origin story, the second one is a bit out of context, but it does sort of delve into the future Night Guardian. The actor, whatever, was so keen on doing a sequel, and then we sort of did it, and then we sort of forgot about, you know, we sort of like, the scenes are a bit iffy and all that, and we did like take time to plan it out or anything, and wasn't the best film. I can say that for a fact, like in the whole movie and all that. If like we actually like tried to using it correctly, or something, or like work on it a bit more, plan that out, you know, because there was one like 3 or 4 like actual actors in there or something all together. Whilst like I like Guardian, there's quite a few. You guys will know that the first Night Guardian, there are only like 4 voice actors in the whole of it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And that's because
It's only
not
me, you,
everybody's keen
Grim,
on speaking.
and
Cameron.
Wait, who? Cameron. Does Cameron even voice act anyone?
Yeah, he spoke to Nightcap, remember? Like,
Wait, no, Nighttrap didn't speak. Did he?
He did?
Wait,
Oh
where?
my god, I'm sorry from Blade's lack of
No,
knowledge. I'm actually sorry.
I swear to God, sorry about this, guys, but I swear Nighttrap didn't speak.
He did.
At the start of the movie?
In the hospital, me about the hospital, whatever it was. He spoke. He asked if he was on the team, and Cameron said yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just one line. Just the word yes. Yes.
Yeah, one line.
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll advance on more characters in the future.
Oh yeah. And if any of you guys know the YouTuber Biffy, and you've seen Blue Eagle and Deadeye on there, that's not canon. We had plans,
Yeah,
but we changed plans because shit happened.
We were going to sort of go for like in the part of it, whatever, or have an thing. We sort of backed off on that simply because you know, obviously he does YouTube, not full time, but it's like an extra hobby, and pretty sure he has a kid or is going to have a kid or something like that, and you know, him and his issues, like doing that stuff, so we can understand, and that's why we sort of like, you know, sort of, yeah,
Backed off on that, yeah.
I mean, he originally did have a show at Heroes, and then he backed off of that. For a while, I don't know, maybe feel like, plus even if like, you know, especially if we started to do more Vigilante stuff and he got him in like full time doing stuff with us, probably would have been a bit hard, especially like because of the situation. So we found it good that we didn't, you know, have to deal with like him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Michael, do you want to just play a quick game of truth and lie? Like, you say something that could be true or it could be fake, but we have to guess. Like, about the Vigilante universe. I'll go first. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, I'm gonna tell you guys this, but you have to guess if it's true or if it's false. Michael, you're not supposed to guess. You'll obviously know, because you know yourself. Velocity and light speed... No, you don't answer, the comments do. Velocity and light speed are gonna have a crossover with speed. Ooh, is it real or is it fake? Yeah, you'll never know.
I got another one. Deadeye and Renegade, they're gonna have a team movie.
Oh, is it real or is it fake? Oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna show you Renegade's new and improved outfit. Boop. I'm not sure if this is spoilers or not, but yep. Yeah, it's just this one, Michael.
I thought that looked sexy.
Boop. Oh, what was that? Oh, I don't know. What was it? To be honest.
What was that?
I don't know. Alright. Another little thing. Oh, Michael, you might get mad at me if I say this, but, Deadeye's girlfriend is gonna have a miscarriage in Night Guardians 3. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael.
No comment. Another truth one. Scar is the highly trained person.
Yeah.
Whatever. In Night Guardians 2.
Another one. The League brings back people from the dead to fuck with us.
Another one. The Eagle gets his head smashed in Night Guardians 2.
Oh, another one. Grim gets his head smashed in Night Guardians 2. Oh.
Oh. Another one. Another one. Grim is secretly erected and covers.
Oh, I have another one for you guys. Destro 5 covers as the clone of Grim. Or is Grim the clone of Destro? Okay, yeah, let's stop it. Now we're just chatting shit. To be honest.
No, I'm gonna quickly do one more.
Okay.
Let me think. Mockingbird is actually a man.
Oh. And Blue Eagle gets pregnant and lays an egg.
Oh, I got a really good one. Blue Eagle can fly.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Or just glide, but really fucking good.
Oh, another one. Another one. Blue Eagle never has a parachute when he jumps off the Night Guardian's building.
Okay, yeah, that's I'm just gonna butt in and just say that's true. I always think I have parachutes, but then I splat on the ground. Dead.
Not another one. Batman Chronicles has a brief cameo from the third Night Guardians movie.
Oh, another one. Batman is one of the main Night Guardians in Night Guardians 1. He's one of the main people, but he's one of the characters that doesn't speak. So that could be Scar, or it could be Night Trap. It's Batman Chronicles.
Another one. Vexra was black.
Ah! I just pulled a Glen. I just dolphin dived onto this bridge and like snapped my neck.
Right, Glenn.
Look, no, my head turned to dust.
What the f...
Are you okay? You just pulled a Glen there. In the pool, bitch. In the pool. Hey, in the pool! Bitch! Get back in the pool. Get back in the pool! Get back in the pool! Get back in the pool! Ah! Wait, friendly fire's on. God damn it. Alright, yeah, wait, what's the next topic? We're actually just going so off track here.
Next topic. We've discussed quite a bit. We're aiming for about 2 hours stream, or maybe 3 hours pending. Then we run out of topics. Let me take a look. Oh, we should have planned these out a little bit more because we covered most of them. Black people. Oh, alright, I'm gonna start talking about team movies, very briefly. So, the Night Guardians, the first one was mainly a team movie, but then the second one it really turns into like a proper like movie about
like a team. Like the first one is like the first one is like Captain America Winter Soldier. You see a few of the characters in there, but then it's like Avengers after that. It's like all of the characters, the team is properly set. It's not just characters coming and going in the same movie. And like Night Guardians 1, like Night Trap is definitely not canon, like there's yeah, so guys, I'm gonna be reading a plot leak for Night Guardians 3. So the movie starts off with Blue Eagle having a chat with Velocity, a little slow too, the fuck do you think you are? So basically he tells Velocity there's a new threat around. He goes by the name of Dun 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 Manoima. Okay, I'm just joking.
Yeah, but for our team movies, you mainly do like either 2 characters or for the Night Guardians versus Suicide Squad movie, whatever we're doing. You could say that's a movie.
Well, would that technically be a Night Guardians 2.5?
Oh yeah.
That's basically like a Captain America Civil War movie, but it's not a Civil War. It's just, you know, one of those big ass movies.
You don't do too many plans for team up movie video, so like, what?
Well, we have one plan for a team up movie that involves Blue Eagle, Deadeye, and Black Jaguar. But we're not sure if we're still gonna do that because we haven't really written much for it. But yeah.
Nah, probably the best idea is to just weave that into the Night Guardians versus Suicide Squad or...
Yeah, that would be the best.
But, we've actually got, believe it or not, Phase 4, I'm pretty sure we've got a rough draft of the movies in that. Oh, we're gonna have to alter that just because of the thing which will happen to certain covers characters.
Yeah, we're not gonna give Drew many of his own movies because Ryan isn't good with storytelling, and it's just.
Obviously, if I just look at it now, obviously there's a few Night Guardian movies in there. Lots of things we planned out.
Wait, actually, can I read out the movies we have planned for Phase 3? Or actually Phase 2, sorry. Phase 2.
Yeah, Phase 2. Alright.
Yeah. So, what we have planned is Blue Eagle X Deadeye. I think that basically kicks off Phase 2. Technically.
Yeah, we'll just talk about it.
Yeah, but then we have Exos up to like episode 5 around, roughly, isn't it? And then we have the Brawl movie. Oh well, actually, sorry. Night Guardians 2 is in there before for fucking the Brawl movie. I'm pretty sure. But we have the rest of like Vigilante season 1, whatever. That's in Phase 2 and Phase 1. Grimm 2 cancelled. Obviously, Night Guardians 2. That's gonna be the main film. That's gonna like properly kick off Phase 2. Nightcrawler 2 is in Phase 2 as well. Then we have the Deadeye and Nightcrawler team up movie. That looks pretty sick. I'm just gonna say, I seen the trailer, I seen some previews, it looks pretty good. And then you have Nightcrawler 3. That's gonna be interesting because it could be quite quick to film, but we haven't planned it out really. Unless you have, Michael. Have you planned it out?
Oh. I got Deadeye 4. Coming out there.
Yeah, then we have the fucking
version of Suicide Squad Injustice League sort of movie, but we sort of weave that in.
Yeah. Then we have the Black Jaguar film in there as well.
And Phase 2 or Phase 3. They say it's better off in like 9 or Phase 2.
Then we have like Vigilante season 2 up towards episode 10. That's in Phase 2. Then we have Blackout season 2 if it gets finished. Then we have the rest of Vigilante season 2.
For Phase 3 there's a little less movies.
Yeah.
Or just like
Deadeye 4 is in Phase 3. But then we have I haven't heard the Deadeye, Blue Eagle and Black Jaguar movie, but obviously you said we can put that into the versus Suicide Squad thing. But then we have the rest of Exos, so that should be interesting. Grimm 3, obviously like we said, it's most likely cancelled. Cause,
yeah,
you know, shit happened.
If we didn't put that, you wouldn't want to see it. So. I'm sorry, but due to the you know, us like wasting our time on that first Grimm film, you know, we sort of like, you know, sort of gave up on it and all that, but then Ryan, it's not like today. Blade, fuck off, Nightcrawler is my, you don't see robbing your shit.
Well, actually, me and Michael invented Nightcrawler, so get out my face. But
well, I pretty much owed him more.
Well, I made his name, and then you know yourself. But
you stole that from the X-Men. That's right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I forgot about that shit. But okay, for Phase 4, we have the rest of my show. Pretty much. Then we were thinking of if we're doing a Vigilante season 3, it would take place in there somewhere.
In V12 that you do realize Nightcrawler is only 70% on.
Yeah, but but then we have Deadeye 5 as well. Then Night Guardians 4 is going to take place somewhere in there. Then we have, originally we were planning to have the Suicide Squad movie take place after Deadeye 5, which is the Allahu Akbar squad. Then it's wait, I already said Nightcrawler 4. I have that, or Nightcrawler 4. Oh, not Night Guardians 4, sorry. Yeah. But then we have a Black Jaguar 2. And then Night Guardians 5 at the very end of all that.
If you don't want fucking have Nightcrawler and fix your shit. Yeah, please.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So far, all me and Blade have like personally actually planned is the like up to a 5th Night Guardians film. I've actually got planned. Thanos or whatever, which you'll like will weave into the movies or get to see him, but he won't do it too much. But we also have another plan. We could, if we really wanted to, give away the Night Guardians 6 villain, which is sort of like, I mean, shall we Blade?
Well, if we give away the villain, we'll kind of have to give away when the movie takes place. Like
No,
the...
you can literally just say the villain.
Okay, yeah, it's basically a Thanos character. He's... Wait, is that not...
Night Guardian 6.
Oh, Night Guardian 6. Oh. Oh, tell them, Michael. Tell them. It's interesting. Go on then.
Well, the character facing it off.
Yeah,
Should
go
I
on.
say it?
Yeah.
Alright, it's actually a dark side type character. Is what we're going for. I'm not gonna...
Oh yeah, guys, I'm just gonna say, you might be seeing some like, the Night Guardians have kids eventually in the Night Guardians universe. We haven't fully decided on that, but you might just like see the characters like get like married and all that kind of shit. It's gonna be really interesting. I'm just gonna say that might be like phase like fucking 6 or 7 or something. I'm not sure, but whatever. Yeah, back to it.
Yeah, you're not sure.
I just think it would be interesting. Like, imagine just having a little baby like on your back. It's like, come on, baby boy, we're gonna go kill some criminals today. Okay, yeah.
It's like,
And no Drift King there is no Knight Rider film, he doesn't exist!
hopefully, one day, if you get to like the 6th Night Guardian movie, we could just like talk about this live stream and what we meant and, you know, explain it.
Yeah, cause like, obviously the characters are gonna eventually have families.
Oh,
they can't be alone forever.
STFU, Bladex Ginger Midget.
Well, I'm not ginger and I'm like twice his height, so...
What? I'm sorry, what was that? Ginger.
I'm not ginger and I'm twice his height.
So, hopefully, what we're listening to Elliot took him 2 hours or 2. I don't know if it's not what it is, or depends if we're really talking about the topic. Okay, we delve into is, you know, anybody ever wonders, what about my like, other movies that I do, as I get ones, which are not properly related to the stuff, I have one of like specific movies in the universe, try to with hopes we're going to be in the universe, other things, first Star Wars met before. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's going to be some sort of like the main character I play, or one of the characters is going to be sort of like a commission and cauldron or something, or something, just Zilla or whatever. Then of course, like, sort of. I'm sorry, I'm not quite saying too much again, spoilers.
Yeah, we signed a non-disclosure thing. Michael, check your phone. Subtle, very subtle.
No, my phone's turned off, but essentially we're also going to be going for sort of like a Batman rip-off in the Night Guardian film.
We're basically planning to bring back Batman Chronicles, but not the show, just the character Batman as a kind of piss-take vigilante who thinks he knows everything, but then he gets put in his place. He should be in Night Guardians 3 as one of the main like characters. He goes over like a huge arc, so like I'm just kind of telling you this without spoiling too much, but he goes from being a little cocky shit to caring about others, helping out his friends as much as he can, that kind of storyline. It's going to be really interesting. So yeah, we have a good story.
I'm sorry, we just saw a cat down on video, and yeah, but hopefully it'll be done not too long, whatever, but hope you guys are there if you have any questions or anything. If you're watching this like video after the live stream finished, then you know, you can still comment or whatever, like add us on PlayStation, speak to us.
Oh, sorry, I was just laughing at the comments.
But, so as I was saying, again, if you want to get involved with this, please do. We play it.
Yeah, we're still looking for an actor to play Batman, the Gay Wonder, and Nightwing.
Yeah, we're also
oh yeah, we're also doing a character based on the Iron Fist. It's gonna be really interesting. He'll be. Oh, I'm sorry, I know wasn't supposed to spoil that because it was gonna be really cool, but yeah, guys, we're doing a Iron Fist character in Night Guardians 3. He's gonna help us in the final battle against whoever, but you know yourself. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to spoil that. Yeah, but we're also planning to get a kind of what also Guardians of the Galaxy in there. Like we're gonna be going to space and Night Guardians 4. Okay, yeah, no guys, everything we said in the last 5 minutes has just been complete bullshit, besides the Batman thing that's happening. There's no Iron Fist, there's no Guardians. Imagine that though, that'd be interesting, if you could go to space.
No, it would not be. Also, we have high hopes for the gun running DLC, you know.
Yeah.
We can get gear and that. Oh yeah, we're getting to we're gonna quickly talk. You'll see in the movies what this has to be a very interesting topic for some people in this party chat, but yeah, so I'm gonna quickly run down my vehicle. I'm sure I didn't have any car originally. I don't think I had any I think I got the shaft of each or something I had. But, or Ruiner, not the Ruiner 2000, like the main one, which is what I had. And then obviously I got the X80, I got the ramp buggy, the Rocket Voltic, had the Ruiner I only partially, like for like proper battle scenes, not that just like Bladex does with his Ruiner, which we'll come on to in a sec. I also have a Shotaro, sort of like, you know, healing, speeding, that sort of thing, you know, yourself. Again, we also have, actually I'm not going to spoil the other aircraft vehicles we have.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about the Bladex's vehicles.
So, I've had, near the start of the Vigilante show, I've had an elegy. Basically, that was just Blue Eagle's main vehicle, until Mad Dog fucking murdered that shit. Cause basically he was trying to get Blue Eagle's attention. The only reason he kidnapped him is cause he knew Blue Eagle wouldn't listen to him otherwise, unless he kind of thought he was a threat. So he got the LG. After that, he kind of upgraded to his Zentorno. It's not really that hard. He basically just bought a Lambo, spray painted it pretty much. Then after Boris fucks that shit up in Night Guardians, or not in Night Guardians, sorry, in Vigilante episode 6, he gets the Reaper. He gets the Reaper in episode 6 as well. And basically he uses that for a little while until the start of Night Guardians 1. Or well, technically it's like near the end of part 1. But yeah, he gets the Reaper. Fuck me, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering.
Well.
Yeah, I get the Kuruma, that's only for a small time. I basically got passed it on to Grim, and then who knows what happens to that next. The Reaper isn't destroyed, by the way, in Night Guardians 1, it's just... how can I say this?
Oh no, the Reaper gets destroyed in Jedi Renegade.
Yeah, well, not necessarily destroyed, it just gets fucked up so Blue can't really use it. He upgrades to the, well, not really upgrades, but he gets... Oh yeah, but he gets the bike, the Carbon. That gets turned into a Vortex. But at the start of Night Guardians 2, there's a little quick scene where Blue Eagle and Dead have the Vortex. It's not really spoilers, it's only for like the start of the movie, like literally. Then later on in the movie they get the Shotaro, which is basically the Vortex fully like finished, because that's what they were building up to. It was made by Alter Ego, which isn't a fucking company or anything. It's just like a few guys that help Blue Eagle build shit. They know his identity.
Is what happened is Fusion Enterprises sort of helped fund the other sort of thing, which is Blue Eagle Sister, you know,
it's like
not a company.
Blue Eagle Sister basically assigned like a few guys to help Blue Eagle build shit. Basically, it's only like 4 or 5 guys that just put together a few weapons, put together a few cars. It's not really that difficult, but yeah, the Shotaro is basically just a bike with LED lights placed all over it to look sick as fuck.
But we also have Duke of Deaths, which are mainly for we're gonna have some sort of cool scene or something when we all have Dukes of Death, you know, that sort of thing. This is some sort of important thing, isn't it? And when you guys see the scene, you'll understand.
Yeah, that'll make sense.
One of the cool scenes that will be in Night Guardians 2, which there'll be more of these types of scenes, is the scene where Racing Force and Kudo. Not gonna spoil that too much for what happened, but
you see it in the trailer.
Most of us are using rulers. And the reason for that is obviously to like blow some of the shit up, because you'll see more of the scenes like that and all that, like rulers, that's sort of what they're used for. We don't use them like operations or patrols. Those are just like some like major attacks on places we would use them. As a free, for example.
Well, Blue
Those
Eagle.
ruiners
Wait.
obviously are not our
Can
finished
I just say
ones,
something? Can I just say
whatever.
something? Blue Eagle uses his runer a bit more often than the other guys, cause Blue Eagle tends to like, rather than taking on small criminals and all that shit, he mostly goes for like big gangs and shit. So that's why he kind of prefers to like use his runer a bit more often. But mostly he'll stick to the Uri 7B, cause you know speed is key, all that bullshit. So yeah, and also yeah.
Facts are true, whatever.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start it off. So, Deathstrike is virus.
Oh, alright, now I have another one. Scorpius is virus.
Oof. I got another one. Alright.
Yeah.
Scar is virus.
Oh, no, I have another one. Red Knight is virus. Imagine that.
Oh, what's that crap?
Yeah, imagine Red Knight being virus, that'd be so weird.
Night Trap is virus.
Okay, now we're just going over the thing. Oh, what about Night Trap is the very trained guy? Imagine that. That'd be
imagine that. Blitz. Blitzblade.
Blitz?
It's gay with virus.
Oh, maybe. Might be a gay lover. We'll never say. Oh, how about another one? Blue Eagle's Reaper gets given to Dark Phantom. Oh.
Oh, I know. Might call enough gets arrested.
Oh, I have another one. Nightcrawler dies in Night Guardians 2. Oh.
I got another one. Mad Dog dies in Night Guardians 1.
Okay, what? Can you explain that to me?
I mean, Night Guardians 2.
Oh. Okay. That still makes no sense, but sure, look. Oh, I have another one. Blue Eagle is virus. Dun dun dun! Or actually no. Deadeye is virus. How come you never see them in the same room together? Dun dun dun!
Wait, I remember one. Blue Eagle is Skulljetter. They never come across each other.
I have another one. Blue Eagle is Velocity. Oh? What if Velocity is Blue Eagle from the future? And that time travel thing we were talking about a minute ago was bullshit. Oh.
What if Blade, that one thing that created the Eagle and Velocity in the Fusion Enterprises thing, was actually, Blue Eagle from the future of Velocity going to pass Blue Eagle to help pass Blue Eagle form the team. And
cause they know they need to stop Darkseid in fucking whatever movie, and they need to stop the main villain in Night Guardians 3. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that. And imagine he's trying to stop Blue Eagle from getting the powers very early, cause he needs to be more mature when he gets them, so he knows how to use them and not be a little cocky cunt about it. Oh. And the only reason he's really cocky is cause Blue Eagle is a dark hero. Oh, people are probably thinking this is actually true, because we're actually like putting so much effort into thinking of these ideas. Oh. Imagine that.
I don't know. The Enterprises get blown up like 5.
Oh, I have another one. Blue Eagle's base gets completely annihilated at the end of season 2. Oh.
Another one. There is no Black Guardian 7.
Oh. God, no, I have a serious one. Blue Eagle and Deadeye are actually the same person, but it's just Velocity doing magic yet again. Oh. And he's messed up the timeline about 40 times. Oh, I have another one. I have another one. What if the Blue Eagle Roblox series was the original timeline until Velocity reset the timeline and realised everything was fucked, so he reset it again, and then Batman Chronicles happened, and then he reset it again, and it's the Vigilantes universe, and then he's still gonna reset it again and make the new 52 Vigilantes universe. Okay, you go on, Michael.
So, Lightspeed is Deadeye from the future. Blue Eagle is Velocity from the future. Bull is the Beast from the future.
Wait, I think you're getting it backwards.
What?
You said Blue Eagle is Velocity from the future. Yeah.
Sorry. Fuck. And
Wait, Michael. I've muted my stream. I don't think you should be saying this. This is actually major spoilers.
What?
I've muted my stream. I've paused my stream. Don't actually be saying this. This is actually major spoilers.
Really?
No, like seriously, I know it's a joke, but don't be saying it. It's like actually fucking spoiling the whole like fucking thing. I think we should. I think we should just say that's like a joke. I think we wait, Michael. I think we should just say it's a joke before people actually start thinking like it's true. Because like it literally is true, and it'd be kind of fucked if people actually knew. Like actually, that would be so annoying.
Wait.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. I've been pausing my stream. You're going.
Wait.
Yeah.
How do you end it if you go to the watch list? Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like, what about this point? Then pretty much Callum's only watching, and about people after this are gonna actually wait 2 hours of us listening.
Yeah.
Of us talking about this stuff to find this one spoiler. Doesn't matter. Oh, by the way, guys, Chuck dies, and Red Knight is and my Chuck is we're hard trained assassin against them. After Night Guardian.
Yeah, Red Knight is virus.
And that kicking name is Black.
Yeah. And Dark Phantom's like actually gonna have a son, and his name's gonna be Nigger Phantom. It's gonna be weird.
What? Oh. And
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this stream, cause right about now we're just chatting shit. Cause we've already run out of topics. We've run out of topics like about half an hour ago. Alright.
He said I'm gay even though he made a character called the Night Gay Lord. Or Callum, you're saying what? I made the character.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna end the stream.
I hope you enjoyed seeing more things like this. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, go check out Bladex channel. Link will be in the description. And just try over here.
Alright guys, peace.